Hey, what are these? Holy shit, there's my wire cutters. They were in the car the whole time. Very cool. Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be attempting to power this entire room with solar power. It's been sunny for the past like week and a half. The batteries in the inverter, everything's doing good. The batteries haven't dipped below 12 volts even at like 3 a.m. power and stuff. The inverter's been powering our internet modem, Wi-Fi, my computer, my phone, my vape, um, the PS4 controllers. Real small stuff that really doesn't matter, but it is fun to know that your phone and your PS4 controllers are solar powered. Anyway, since the health of it all seems to be good, I figure I'll just attempt to power this whole room and see how it goes. I might only do it only in the daytime when the sun's actually out, providing power through the solar panels. I don't know if I want to risk trying to power the whole room at night for more than 12 hours off just batteries, but we'll see. As for actually powering this room, there's shouldn't be a whole lot of like high power consumption things in here. There's no space heaters, there's no ACs plugged in currently. The only things that really need to power in here would be the TV, the PlayStation, the Switch, and the ceiling fan, as well as various other chargers and crap that people plug into the walls. One little problem with this is I don't actually know how much these things draw in current or power usage. The TV is probably around 100. I think I read online that the PlayStation 4 is probably 200 at most. So I'll have to figure that out. And the way I'm going to be powering the room, I stole the idea from YouTuber Electro Boom. I'll probably link to his video just because it's a lot more entertaining than this. But his video was talking about if you need to power a room off batteries because the power went out. His whole technique was to turn off a circuit breaker to a single room or something, and then plug the inverter in to the wall because all the wiring in the wall is connected. So if you just provide the power through an outlet, the whole room should have power. So to do that, this is one of the wires I took off the solar panel when I changed the cables. I'm just gonna wire up this plug to it. So it's gonna have two male ends. Slight warning, you probably don't want to do this. It is kind of dangerous. If it gets unplugged, the ends of the wires will have current or voltage on them. So if anything touches them, you'll get a shock. So if you do this, be aware of the risk and take proper precautions before you like burn your house down or shock yourself. All right, I already stripped the wires. As you can see, it's pretty easy. You just hook these guys up there, tighten them down with the screwdriver, and then close the cover. There's another screw on here to secure it. I tried this last year without one of these connectors. I just took two male ends of an extension cord and electrical taped them together. I already said this was kind of a risky, dangerous, not real dangerous, but kind of dangerous. And electrical taping the wires together just made it slightly more dangerous. Alright, I got my cable made. Now I'm going to go down into the basement and hunt around on the circuit breaker box till I find out which circuit breaker goes to this room, and then we'll go from there. The power's off to the room. Now all I gotta do is plug that cable into the wall outlet. There's one back here, into the inverter. What I'm gonna do is I want to plug everything in through this little guy. It's a kilowatt meter. I'll probably talk about it in another video, but it shows how much watts, amps, volts, whatever. So currently, sun glare, like whatever I'm powering is drawing about 7 watts. The inverter is rated for 750. So even though I'm running everything through this one single extension cord, it should be safe because 15 amps is about 1800 watts, and I do not plan on powering anything 1800 watts. And if I tried, this would probably blow a fuse anyway. So I'll probably plug it in to this extension cord, then to the wall, and then I can use this to measure how much everything actually draws, like the fan, the light, and the TV. Alright, the light is on. It's plugged into the wall. The inverter's got a nice little hum to it, so it means it's working. We check. Let's check the watts. 40, 50 watts. As far as I know, the only thing that's on right now is the fan, so I might check the basement and see if we have anything plugged in down there, because those are apparently on the same circuit. Alright, went downstairs. There's apparently a heated blanket plugged in, so I unplugged that, shut off all the power strips, unplugged the power strip in here, and it's at about 16 watts. Before, I think it was only drawing like 7, but I forgot to check that. So anyway, this is a lot lower. It's a good baseline, I guess. So now we'll turn crap on in the room and see what it's at. Now the light's on. It's up to 30, about 31 watts. I'll turn the fan on next. Well, that's a nice hum.
What's making that sound?
Alright, solar powered ceiling fan. Let's go check the wattage.
I know.
Yeah, it's up to 100 watts now. So about 70 watts to run that. I'll probably just shut that off. We don't really need a ceiling fan. Alright, turn the fan on low just to see what it's at. And 40. So low setting's about 10 watts. 12 watts. That's not too bad. I'll probably still shut it off because who cares. Alright, I turned the light off, turned the TV on. The little guy over there is saying it's using 100 watts. So the TV's about 70 or 80. One little problem, I tried to turn the PlayStation on, and it just won't do anything. I think maybe it has a higher current draw at startup, so maybe it tries to start up and then it just can't provide the power over there, so it shuts off. I mean, I think it should work, but it's not, so apparently what I think doesn't really matter here. Let's try the Nintendo Switch. Oh, the Nintendo Switch works. I'm gonna go see how much this thing draws. Apparently the Nintendo Switch doesn't draw hardly anything. I wonder if it's because it uses its internal battery to, like, kind of work. I don't know. Oh, it's actually 500 watts. I thought it was 750. Well then.
Oh, hi. It's a couple days later, and I've decided to give up the idea of powering this room with solar power because of the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is essential to this room being powered by solar power. If the PlayStation 4 can't be powered, then it doesn't matter. PlayStation 4 powers our family's uses of Netflix, YouTube, video gaming. So if that doesn't work, I could either give up, or since the little 500 watt solar inverter isn't enough, I could buy a bigger inverter, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I could buy a 1,000 watt inverter, which is twice what the current one has, or I could do 2,000, maybe even 5,000. We're all getting stimmy checks, so maybe even a couple solar panels in the meantime. I don't know, but we'll continue this later on. Thanks for watching.